Everybody who he really is tonight, but he's going to be doing it against a very tough competitor out of the Upstate Grappling Club.
Was that guillotine finish?
Yes, it was. We see in the corner his coaches, Nate. We also have MMA pro fighter Keith Barish as well as Aaron Harris.
Little roll call.
Absolutely. Gamma Jiu-Jitsu in the house.
Slovak, another UGC guy coming off of that kickboxing card.
You know, in UGC being a newer gym, you know, they're really starting to find their momentum in terms of competitors and bringing them to the show.
Also, never a bad idea to come out draped in an American flag. Crowd seemed to like that a little bit.
Well, I mean, it's better than the Chinese flag or some weird shit like that.
You don't think that
North
would
Korea, Kim Jong-un.
You don't think that would be as endearing
No.
to the Schenectady crowd?
He received greatly.
Cage Wars 66 here at Rivers Casino. We have a major announcement.
Oh my God! We can't
Coming
even
up.
spill the beans right now.
No.
Oh.
I'm just teasing it.
I'm saying I want to.
No. You gotta take a back seat. There is a major Cage Wars 67 announcement that is coming for September of 2024.
September 13th. You're gonna want to be here when we make that announcement.
Big. Do you know, Nash?
I do know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a very shocked look on your face.
I didn't know the date till just now. My birthday is the 18th.
Okay. Here comes Slovak.
Jacob Slovak looking very composed and calm and ready.
Again, you guys maybe can speak on this, but this is the novice portion of the night. These guys don't look like these guys are looking like they're dedicating their life to the gym.
No, this dude looks like a menace. Look at his face.
Look at his nose.
Demon time.
Look at his nose.
Where's the
you
nose
know that
beat?
man has been punched a lot. He gives no fucks about getting hit.
No, he's not worried. This is the last thing on his mind right now. He's already thinking about how he's going to hit that guy.
Man.
Look at him. Mean.
Slovak.
Mean.
You know, and there's a lot of people with Slovak shirts. He's another guy, you know, for a young guy.
I did note that.
I mean, he's got a lot of support.
Does he has he fought with Cage Wars before?
No, he has not.
He just on the kickboxing card.
Man. And how did he do at the kickboxing event?
He won decision. I got to be the ring announcer for that event. He won by decision.
Now, Jason Cinelli, 6 striking fights, but again, he's got some good jiu-jitsu coming from Aaron Harris and Gamma Jiu-Jitsu. So, you know, I'm really kind of expecting him to be able to work on defending some takedowns and utilize the striking, but at the same time, we see those Upstate Grappling Club guys, they are pressure.
The pace is on, right.
They are
pace
pressure,
is on.
like dogs on a bone.
Pace is on. I think that we can use Trinkle as a testament that when you're in these novice fights, mixing it up is still a task, right? You can have previous experience, but when it's time to do it live, it adds up differently.
You see Aiden Robles there?
Oh, yeah. New blue belt.
And again, you know, you've got to have that confidence when your teammate wins and the crowd's excited for him. You know what I mean? It gives you that extra energy.
It does build.
We're going to bring it up to Mike Falvo.
The action continues on the card for Cage Wars 66 with our upcoming contest in our bantamweight division, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in yesterday 136 pounds, representing Gambit Submission Fighting out of Wappingers Falls, New York, Jason Cinelli. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in yesterday 136 pounds. Representing the Upstate Grappling Club out of Clifton Park, New York, Jacob Slovak. The man in charge of the action at the sound of the bell is Mr. Pete Peterson.
You know, and guys, we haven't even hit on that. Think about these young guys fighting, right? Who's been in the cage? Dan Mergliotta, Keith Peterson. The same guys you see in Saudi Arabia. All these big UFC cards. How cool is that?
It feels like the closest thing to the real thing.
I feel like this is going to be a banger.
And both men excited to meet in the middle.
Slovak seems to be the bigger guy. If I'm Cinelli, I'm watching the past fights with Upstate Grappling Club and understand he's going to want to close that distance.
Good inside leg kick from Cinelli.
And again, Cinelli doing a good job switching stances, respecting Slovak's pressure and takedown ability.
Yeah, good outside low kick.
He's got to be careful with those high kicks naked like that, though, with a pressure grappler.
You always want to put something in front of a kick like that.
Or something after the kick.
He's chopping those legs. That'll add up.
You know, and that's one thing that we hadn't seen yet against the upstate guys is the stance switch. That does change somebody's takedown.
I like what both guys are doing here. They're bringing the whole toolbox to this fight tonight.
Something's telling me, though, Slovak's trying to wait till Cinelli gets comfortable and then change a level and pressure.
Yeah, I'm seeing some potential heavy hands out of Slovak.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of waiting patiently, trying to get his timing down, you think, Nash?
I think so. I think he's reading the timing for sure. You can see it in the focus.
But again, you see Cinelli switching that stance. It makes the grappler think for a second.
Yeah, those leg kicks are starting to add up, though.
Which, again, for the folks at home that may not be familiar, that really hampers your mobility.
And even if it's not damaged, right, the shin guards do reduce a little bit of that. It stops you from feeling comfortable moving forward, coming inside.
You know, and Jason's doing a good job feinting with the jab to open up those leg kicks.
Good start to this fight by Cinelli, if you ask me.
He's got to be careful chasing Slovak, though. 1 minute left.
I agree. Slovak seems to be good at using his length on the retreat.
Slovak, though, he's been a little bit slow to pull the trigger.
But it only takes once. Rule of thumb is never chase a wrestler.
Although, it looks like Cinelli's bleeding from his nose.
Good composure by Cinelli, knowing where his bread is buttered at the moment.
I don't know if he caught him with a jab or something, but...
I'm seeing some steady blood.
Yep.
Good 1-2 down the middle.
Well, he's got some heavy hands, too, I feel like Slovak does.
Well, again, he looks like the bigger guy.
He commits on those punches.
Mm-hmm.
But again, hands are starting to come down on Slovak after he hit him with that body kick. And for anybody at home doesn't know, getting kicked in the body sucks, especially the liver.
Especially if you're breathing. Poorly timed inhale.
15 seconds.
Is that right? You said that inhale, what is that, expose the liver?
Oh, no, if you expand your lungs as you get compression, physics.
Cinelli doing a nice job with the withdrawal and then the re-entry with the strike.
That was a very interesting first round. I don't know how you would judge that.
Oh, that's Cinelli all day, 10-9.
Yeah, he peppered him with those leg kicks.
He controlled the cage. There was no grappling, so that was negated, and he struck more effectively. So that's a 10-9 round, hands down.
The only thing, though, that could challenge that, and I agree with you, is that Cinelli's face is a little bit marked up.
So is Slovak's, though.
Okay.
It's just not bleeding.
Yeah, damage is one of the leading scorers, but I don't think enough work was done to give Slovak that round.
What do you think Slovak's corner is telling him?
Pressure, pressure, pressure.
Get on him. Get on him.
Yeah, let it loose a little bit, let the hands go.
Yeah, he was very active in his kickboxing fight. He channeled some of that.
But again, you can't discount the stance switches from Cinelli, the feints, the head movement, because that will change somebody's rhythm and pattern.
Especially with the threat of takedowns at the same time.
I'll tell you, Cinelli looks ready to go. He looks like he came here to win this fight.
Yeah, he's having fun.
Which can be a double-edged sword, though. You get too comfortable, what happens, Nash?
You slip up.
You might get caught lacking.
You become one
as
with the
they
mat.
say.
You become one with the mat eternally.
Now, I don't want to read too much into it, but I almost get the sense that Slovak expected something different than what actually happened in round one.
Well,
he seems a little shell-shocked.
Well, again,
perhaps.
Cinelli did not get to show his abilities in his last fight. So if you're going off just tape, this is not the same guy.
There's a lot of time going on here between rounds, by the way.
Yeah, Keith Peterson took care of that.
Yeah.
No nonsense, Keith Peterson, as they call him.
Nice
Living
work,
up to
Keith.
the name. Get the show moving.
Yeah.
The inside of Slovak's legs showing some of those leg kicks. Again, shin guards or not.
Yeah, good call on that, Will. There it is again.
He's peppered it inside and out. He's got a bruise on both sides.
Cinelli doing a nice job, lateral movement. Switching the stance, feinting the knees, the strikes.
I think we're already seeing a little bit of compromised movement from Slovak.
Got to be
Doing a good
careful.
job. He's doing a good
Slovak's
job
a
committing
very
on these
strong
strikes.
guy.
He's not afraid to fight.
That left leg is definitely hurting a little bit, though. You saw him react to that.
And I think that's why we're seeing some heat on these strikes. The way he's feeling a little sense of
Will.
urgency.
Coming up on 2 minutes. Cinelli still in full control. And again, you see that nice feint with the kick. Halfway through the second of 3 rounds, Cinelli in full control. And Cinelli's corner saying he's not doing enough, but I highly doubt that the judges think that way. All right, here we go, coming up on a minute. Slovak definitely slowed down due to those leg kicks.
Minute left to go here in round number 2.
Inside and outside of Slovak's legs, red. Oh, nice right hand by Slovak. Oh, good job by Cinelli.
Oh, these boys are settling in the pocket now.
Cinelli wants to finish this. Oh, nice side kick to the body. You know, Cinelli's doing a nice job not telegraphing what strikes he's throwing.
And he's still giving us new feints, new things to work about.
Yep. Keeps his chin up.
Yeah, he's got to be careful with that chin being up like that with a strong guy like Novak. Good job with the inside leg kick, forcing this temporary stance switch. Slovak still game.
I can't believe this is only the second round. Ooh, nice head kick up top.
And you see Cinelli using that high guard, feeling comfortable in the phone booth.
Yeah, I think he's
good job by Slovak catching that kick.
We got our first ground transition.
Very nice job by Slovak. I don't know if it's enough.
No, definitely not enough.
But that's a good start.
But I do think that shows us his pace changed immediately once it hit the ground.
Yes.
Pace changed immediately.
If I'm Cinelli's corner, I'm telling him to slow down a little bit, continue doing what you're doing. Yes, as Tim said, Cage Wars is indeed the shit.
Yeah, that came down from the boss himself.
Big facts, as they say.
And in a couple minutes, we're going to find out why Cage Wars is the shit.
Yeah, we have a major announcement about Cage Wars 67. It's a good one, guys. It's a good one. Thank you for watching.
You might need some cream of wheat.
Thank you for watching in Stimulus.com alongside the People's Champ Iron Will Berry and Nash the Avenger Hilton. My name is Brian Cody. Settle in. Third of 14 fights here tonight. Cage Wars 66. We're live in Schenectady.
Slovak going for broke.
Yeah, I think Cinelli's both has found his range and has found Slovak's timing.
But Slovak's looking for those heavy hands. Cinelli's got to be careful with that chin being up like that.
Ooh.
Cinelli adopting that McGregor-style long stance, feeling very comfortable in the cage.
Yeah, Cinelli wants to stay off that center line with Slovak if he wants to stay in this game.
And it seems like Slovak's corner has said if he kicks, you punch. And that's always been the counter to the kick, is a nice straight right hand.
I think Slovak would have some success too if he came forward.
Oh man, that leg's going to be hurting later.
Oh, you're right. I was saying he should probably come forward, but every time he does, Cinelli's there with another kick.
Yeah, he's going to switch stances soon.
Cinelli's good. Cinelli's got a lot of skills.
You know, and it's nice to see this from him because he didn't get a chance to really, show out last time.
Leg kick is the name of the game today.
You know, and you can speak to this when Nash, when you beat up that front leg like that, how much harder is it to to enter and then get a takedown?
Oh, it wants to give out right underneath it, just like that. Each one adds up and it gets worse and worse.
And if anybody doubts that, come on down to a Cage War show and I'll give you a quick leg kick and you'll see for yourself.
I'll tell you, Cinelli's getting loose here in the cage. He's going for a KO of the night.
Oh, nice leg kick.
Oh!
Oh!
Good return right hand.
I think that woke Cinelli up a little bit. But Slovak really, though, he needs to do a lot more.
Now again, I'm just going to voice the difference here. Do you see the difference in this fight between the last fight? Cinelli really wants to keep the pressure. And again, not right or wrong, but again, he really wants to make an emphasis and make a mark here.
Cinelli has also just abandoned punching at this point.
Oh, man, my knee hurts watching.
Yeah, he's really doing
he's going to go up top.
damage.
Yep, absolutely. And that's what I was saying. He's doing a good, nice question mark kick. Doing a nice job using those feints. Less than a minute left, gentlemen.
I think Slovak's got a lot of heart. Showed that maybe he was just a little bit green, but as soon as I say that, and he's got time to finish this, guys. 30 seconds left to go. He's got to be on the attack. And here he goes. Here he goes.
He's got to go for it.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Don't wait
he's
for
doing
him.
the Max Holloway.
Well, he's
He won't
wasting
get that.
time.
He won't get that from him.
No, he's not.
Final 10, here we go.
And he's got both men, a lot of heart. Good fight.
Wow. But
Very
that was
good
just
fight.
a striking clinic put on by Cinelli.
That was very good. That was very good. That was the definition of if it ain't broke.
And if any of you are wondering where he trains, he's training down at Gamma Jiu-Jitsu, but specifically with Nasty Nate from Nasty Nate's Kickboxing. This definitely shows.
Good fight. I think Slovak won the third round. I don't know if it was enough to win him the fight here tonight.
What in the world makes you think he won the third round?
Oh, he set down Cinelli.
But that was one moment in the fight.
I mean, you don't think that he won a round?
No.
Oh, you don't?
No, not
Okay.
at all.
Well-
I really give that to Cinelli. I mean, he did a good job in the third round adjusting.
I think you might see a judge with a 29-28.
Oh, that's very possible.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Only Mike Falvo will know.
Our third fight of the night. And we appreciate you all watching on Stimulus.com. Before we get the decision, we want to bring in one of the managers here at Rivers Casino, Laura, into the mix. It's really nice to meet you, and thank you so much for being great hosts here of Cage Wars events. And I want to talk to you more about this long relationship, but first we're going to get our decision from Mike Falvo.
And as always, fight fans, a round of applause for two great fighters and another great fight. And now, after three hard-fought rounds of mixed martial arts action, we go to the official scorecard. The judges have scored the fight 30-27, 29-28, and 30-27 for your winner by way of unanimous decision. Out of the blue corner, Jason Cinelli.
Well,